Well, we've been celebrating all the Advent weeks up until now, so I'd like to just remind everyone of what they are. We started out by acknowledging our faith, that there is a great power in the universe and that we are part of that power and presence. And so we lit a candle for faith. And as we grew in our faith throughout that week, it brought us to a great peace within us. And we were able to dwell in the peace of knowing that that Spirit is what we are. And so we lit a candle for peace. And we said prayers for peace throughout that week. And that led us to a great eternal love that we found for one another and for everyone. And so we lit that candle for love, and we held that in our hearts. And that brought such joy to us that the following week we lit the candle of joy. And that brought us full circle to the acknowledgement that when all these things are active in our life, the Christ is moving in us. And it is a light with that flame and that passion of knowing who we are. So this is our time where we're going to enter into a little meditation. And I'd like us to go within for a moment and dwell on what Christmas really means for you. And I've asked a famous Unity poet to help me with the meditation tonight. His name is James Dillett Freeman. He's here in spirit. And he wrote a poem called Your Christmas Guest. Take the time this Christmas day to go a little way apart, and with the hands of prayer, prepare the house that is your heart. Brush out the dusty fears and brush out the cobwebs of your care, till in the house that is your heart, it's Christmas everywhere. Light every window up with love and let your love shine through. And they who walk outside there may share the blessed light with you. Then will the rooms with joy be bright, with peace the hearth be blessed. And Christ himself will enter in and be your Christmas guest. As we prepare the room that is our heart, let us welcome all that is Christ, all that light, the divine light, which is what Christ is, to fill up our hearts now. Just focus on your heart space and see that light growing and glowing and radiating and shining from within. See that light growing so bright that it can no longer be contained. And now it surrounds your entire space. And it begins to join with the light of the person sitting next to you. And it begins to grow even brighter still because your lights are now combined. And you see that light now glowing, radiating, shining, and filling the space that we call this room, with all of us joined in that one light. We see it surrounding the building, and we see it shining out from us, from this place and this building, and spreading out through the neighborhood, and joining with the light inside of each and every one. We can peek into their homes and see the beautiful Christmas trees, Christmas meals being cooked, the children running and playing, the presents being wrapped and the cards being read. And see the joy of people sharing their love with one another. And and how much light that brings to the world. We see the beautiful flowers that are sitting on tables and bedsides, and we feel the hands that made those flower arrangements, the people who grew the flowers and perhaps shipped them to us so that we could enjoy the colors and the smells, the aromas. And most of all, remember that each and every flower has just come to make you happy and make you smile, to bloom for you, to share its loveliness and its perfume with you. Each present that is opened is a gift for you, given from you and received by you. For we are always giving to ourselves. And we see this great light now as the gift of Christmas spreads through the neighborhood and our cities and towns. We see it surrounding our whole state. We see it spreading across the ocean. We see it wrapping up our entire country, everyone in it. And it's spreading to every single person in the whole world. And the trees and the plants and animals too. We are all joined in this one light. This one presence and this one power that we call God is blessing us continually here at Christmas and each and every day as well. And we see it reflected back in the shining stars as we look up into the sky, as the stars tell our story of an ever-present and burning light, the Christ light that dwells in you and in me. And as we come back to this room, I want us to bring all that light back with us from all the parts of the universe. Remember what we said yesterday. You are not a being in the universe. You are the whole universe in a being. And you are being here now. So it is. So we let it be.